Hello everybody and welcome back to Tatiana's Toolbox. In this video today I am going to talk about the current energies and what's happening. I actually had recorded it first and it's erased, so you can see how intense these things are, but I'm not giving up. I'm just going to record it again. So first thing I want to talk about is about the way the energies are happening right now. So if you're experiencing something similar, you can move through it with ease and grace, at least not with much difficulty, and we can help each other out as well as we go through these processes. So that's the first thing. And the second thing I'm going to talk about is about the twin flame perception or dynamic, so we can understand a little bit of what it's going on right now. And I'm just going to give you a metaphor, so it's another perspective, so you understand for all twins that what we're doing here, how we're doing it, and so that it's another layer of clarity. That's all it is, because there's a lot of information and you can actually take it from information from one place or another place, and all is good is whatever resonates with you. So the energies of the moment, it is really intense right now. And actually we have been, because there's so much light coming in right now from the sun, and imagine this is like a hose that's pressurized. And you see how when they're cleaning a building with pressurized water, it just cleanses the deep dirt. Well, that's the same thing. Imagine the sun is like a big hose and it's just pressurizing, so I'm sending a lot of light, so all the gunk, the energy that's stuck, and this is energy that we're clearing from millennia, right? It's coming out to the surface, and these are these waves of cleansing. So because they come up, we need to just clean it and move it through. So that's why it feels so heavy. And last night I had a dream, and it was actually very, very vivid. And it was very scary, because it was the earth, and I felt the earth, and we actually didn't make it. Basically, it destroyed. It was like tapping into a timeline where we destroyed the earth, and with a bomb, some kind of technological bomb, and we just destroyed it. And I went through the moment of the destruction, and it was very, very, very painful. And that's also how we collapse these timelines, by moving through those and then just acknowledging and collapsing them. Yes, those are all timelines, those are all possibilities, but because the whole point is to get into the new frequency, into the new earth, we don't want to go into an earth that we're actually going to destroy. So yes, we all take turns at this. When we have visions or dreams or things, or tap into these timelines or realities where these things actually happen, that's by moving through them. That's how we collapse them. So, and when we do it consciously, they collapse even faster, because we don't want to have the whole collective experience this. Yes, it was painful, it was very hard, and the energy was so heavy that this morning I thought, okay, what can I do? I've been feeling the anxiety, the pain, the fear, again, all of these things coming up with these waves of energy. So it's like, what can we do? What are the tools? What things can we actually do so that these energies that are so heavy do not affect us so much? Because we have to do the work. We can either quit and not do it, or do it and then get the reward at the end, which is having this awesome planet, right? So this morning I woke up and I said, I'm going to do it. So I disciplined myself, and I'm here for you as well. Holding myself accountable and you accountable somehow. If we all hold each other accountable, we can make this happen. So, things that I did this morning, I put my feet in water with Epsom salts and baking soda, and I drank a glass of water with baking soda. That helps to ground the energy and calm the energy. Then I did some visualization of clearing the energy and moving it through, and breathing. So things you can do that are efficient. Breathing is the first thing, very important. Breathe, just notice the breath. If that happens, just notice the breath. If the energy is very heavy, do not focus on the mind and what's producing this, or the thoughts, or their memories, or the visions, just the breath. Focus on the breath. This is, the classic, but We can't stress it enough, so I'm gonna just say it again. Breath. Second, walk in nature or walk bare feet. Third, move your body, dance, like you dance. I mean, move if you don't like to dance, but move, because movement helps to embody this energy and like move it through easily. Um, Drink lots of water. You can wear some crystals, dark stones, smoky quartz, red stones like jaspers or red jasper or garnets, any red stone, rubies, whatever helps you ground. At this moment, it's important to ground, because the energy can only be transmuted through this grounding process. That's how it happens. That's just the process. So because we know how to do it, if we keep that energy all up in there, we will get sick. The body will expel it in illness. So we don't want that. So it's easier to make it move through by doing these little things like breathing. You can also swimming. Swimming is really good. Get in the water. If you have an ocean near, you can get in salt water, even better. I'm in Vancouver Island, so the ocean water is really cold, but we do what we can, right? We substitute with whatever we can. The other thing, visualization of white energy coming through your crown and moving all through your body and all the way into the core of the planet, or blue light, or purple light, whatever helps to transmute and whatever works for you. You can visualize whatever your intuition gives you as well. I will post a meditation that it's a download I had many years ago about how to cleanse chakras using some color light, and I will do a guided meditation that you can do if you don't feel like doing it your own way. I'm gonna give you that. It's a very, very simple process, but it also helps to unblock and cleanse those trapped energies that we need to cleanse at this moment. We are here to do this, so we need to take responsibility, right, for what we're here to do, and it's great. Do it with happiness. I'm happy about it. It's hard sometimes. And well, so sorry that I got cut. So where was I? Yes, I was we're talking about like the twin flame dynamic and what we're doing here, because we are in charge of, I mean, we took on this very heavy load, let's say, which is something we took on, which is great. Understanding why it's the both of us and not just one soul. I think I talked about this in another video where I explained that it's because we incarnate, like the soul is so vast that it chooses to incarnate in separate bodies so that it accomplishes more. That's all it is, really. And so I got this awesome download of information, well, more like inspiration or insight, that the twin flame dynamic is like having a shared folder on your Google Drive or on iCloud. It's a shared folder. So the soul splits itself in however multiple ways it wants to have experiences, and it's the same frequency, energetic frequency, but it signature, but it goes to have experiences throughout the cosmos, multiple experiences. And then, like you can see in this little drawing I make, which is might not be like very nice, but it is what it is. At least I hope it's clear. You see the one part of that energy has experiences, so we're going to call it the experiences A, and the other one's the experiences B. And it's like they upload all these experiences to a shared folder that they can access. That's why this soul, or twin soul, has this common access to all the information it has gathered. When it incarnates, let's say on a specific timeline, that's why when we're together, we are vibrating in a timeline. When we're separated, we're in different timelines. We kind of jump in and out until we can manage to hold a frequency that is like a joint frequency to upload the actual template. That's the harmonious template. That's what we want, right? So when we incarnate together, it's like we're working on a shared file. You know, when you're in a shared file, you're both putting information, and both parts need to do some of the work. but it will alter, or the shared file gets altered as one puts more work. Well, the work is done, it's great, but the other one needs to do some other work as well that is part of completing this file. So once the file is completed, it's like, oh, done, we have harmonized. So the whole point of harmonizing is getting rid precisely of all these energies that we have taken on to remove. So I'm clearing a lot in the emotional body, and the twin can be clearing a lot in the physical body as well. We're both doing clearings. So however it's happening, whether you're together or in separation, you're still working on this shared file. So no matter what you're doing, where you are, you're still doing the work. The whole point is to do it consciously so this work gets effectively done. What happens with all the other twin souls that are doing these things is like they're all working in their own separate twin file or shared file, and all these files are getting uploaded to a huge shared file called the Twin Flame template, where everybody is just uploading that file. And once that template is perfect, is absolutely spotless, and we have this beautiful file, and that is the perfect twin flame template with no dysfunctions, no patterns, nothing. This file will be released into the collective for everybody to access and know how it works. Right? It's like, oh, this is the template of healthy, harmonious, unified relationships, of harmonized, unified masculine and feminine energies that work in synchronicity, that work in harmony, that work peacefully, that work for creation, for harmonious and beautiful manifestation. That's what it is. So, with this being said, I like this analogy of the shared folder because it can also demystify a little bit all these ideas about how hard the journey is and why it's so difficult, and the idea of the relationship, or this kind of like lovey-dovey relationship, which it's more of a third dimensional construct based on the fear of duality, on the fear of the fear of abandonment or needing somebody. Because once the template's done, of course, we all access this unity consciousness, this unity, beautiful relational construct with anybody. It will be available to create unified, beautiful, harmonious relationships with anybody. And if you're doing this work actively with your twin, which is the other part of your soul that has signed up for this, of course, it's the same soul working on the same shared file, then guess what? If you manage to go through it, well, then you get to experience that as well, first and foremost, and be able to share it and say, wow, we did it. So where I'm at, I'm still in this whole process of cleaning, cleansing, triggering, and it's so hard at times that sometimes I want to give up. Seriously. I'm like, why? It's so painful. I want to give up. But now I'm consciously saying, no, I'm not giving up. I'm a spiritual nerd. I came for this. Why am I going to give up? Imagine you're going to study, I don't know, medicine, and you go to the university and you see this is like 10 years of study and it's going to be really hard and you know all the things you have to do. Then you go into your first year. Well, many people drop out. They just can't do it. But guess what? There are some that just keep plowing through. And then once you graduate, you're like, wow, I have my degree and now I learned all these things and now I'm going to be able to help all these people because I learned. Because I went through the trouble of going through the process and doing it. There is no bypass in this journey. So if you're looking for the bypass, then it's better to just abandon the journey. And it's okay, because guess what? Nobody's going to ever judge you. Source doesn't judge you. Your soul doesn't judge you. Nobody judges you. If the choice is I can't do it, then it's fine. But the reason why we are here is because we can, because we have that strength. And not only that, we have the support of a lot of other energy from our galactic team, angelic team, from our own energy in the future, right? It's our own energy that's supporting us. So hang on in there, because I have needed to hang on in there like big time. And I'm here for you as well. And I will post that meditation, and I hope this is helpful. Many blessings to you and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Love you all and see you here really soon.